Hello, Gemini. I'm here to give you a mid-month reading. So we're going to see what's happening with you from now, March 16th to the end of March, March 31st. So we're going to take a look at your love life and see what's going on. Let's see. And then we'll get into the main reading. I was getting a vision of hand fasting, like a marriage, okay? This could also be talking about maybe a marriage or a union that's a focus for you, Gemini. Hand fasting, I was hearing. 6 cards for Gemini. What's going on in your relationship? 6 cards for Gemini. Okay. So we got palm trees. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Okay, so you could be focused on your stability, your sense of security, and your relationship. Some of you could be trying to maybe grow within your relationship, maybe trying to purchase a house, like trying to have more security and stability here. Also, the palm tree is here, so I was picking up on shady type of energy. Maybe you're throwing a little bit of shade, or maybe your partner's throwing a little bit of shade at you, okay? Self-indulgence. So focus on yourself. Self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So some of you could be doing some shadow work. You know, you could be going through a difficult time in your relationship, or experiencing some bumpy roads. So this is a perfect time for you to focus on yourself, heal as well, maybe even do some shadow work. Also, I was hearing that some of you may not feel appreciated in your relationship, or the person that you're dealing with may not feel appreciated in the relationship. I do see self-appreciation. So if you feel like you're not being appreciated, you're not getting your needs met, it may be a call for you to go within, show yourself some love, appreciate yourself. Not enough. Ooh, okay. So frustrated in the relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So you could be experiencing some jealousy. Maybe you're jealous in the relationship, maybe dealing with some jealousy issues. This could be stemming from the past, so the person that you're dealing with could have some jealousy issues. There also is issues when it comes to ego. You feel like the relationship is not enough for you. Some of you could feel like the relationship is just, you're just unfulfilled, Gemini. You're unfulfilled, or the person that you're with feels unfulfilled. There also is a lack of confidence as well. I was hearing that somebody could have had their ego bruised, or something was said to them to make them feel a lack of confidence, okay? A sense of insecurity here. Then we have love, unconditional love. Excuse me. Self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So there is love here between you and this person here. There definitely is love. I was hearing I love you no matter what. Okay, so you could, I feel like some of you Geminis could have some insecurities here about yourself, but your partner loves you no matter what. Or it could be the other way around, where your partner has some insecurities about themselves, but you love them no matter what. All right. I also see that there's a need for you to practice self-love, and it goes back to the self-indulgence, you know, appreciating yourself, focusing on yourself as well. And then we have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So someone is trying to show you love, Gemini, at this time. They're wanting to give you love, or they're in the energy of wanting to receive love and affection from you. Falling in love. You could be on the dating scene. Maybe you're falling in love with someone, or someone is falling in love with you. I was hearing through the good times, through the bad times, there's unconditional love. So it could have been that you've separated from this person, or you're going through some difficulties, but there is still unconditional love here. And then not today. Ooh wee. So Sagittarius got the same card. It actually was the first card that came out for Sagittarius, and it says not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. So there's someone that is still angry with you, Gemini, or you could be still angry with this person. You don't want to deal. You don't want to talk to anyone. If it's not the person you're dealing with, you could be just be shutting down all communications with other people until maybe you deal with what you're going through. At this time, I was hearing I don't want to be bothered. bothered. Just leave me alone. Okay, but there's a strong energy of someone not wanting to deal. They don't want to open up lines of communication. I was hearing, I don't want to eat your food. Okay, there's an energy of somebody trying to cook for you, or maybe you're trying to cook for somebody to show your love, or whatever, and they're like, I don't want your food. I don't want. I don't want to deal. Okay. Or like I said, it could be the other way around where you are feeling this way. And we have, I like you. I don't know what was, I have sweaty palms here. So maybe some of you could have some sweaty palms, nervousness or something. Maybe somebody that you know. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting. Want to date. So someone likes you. Someone is interested in you, Gemini. Or it could be the other way around where you like someone. I was hearing developing new feelings. So it could be that you like somebody new. It may not be the person that you're actually with. So, or you feel like someone is interested in your partner or likes them. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get started on the reading, Gemini. All right. I'm going to be using these big ass cards again. I'm not a fan of these, but I'm forcing myself to use these cards again. The Syrian, I think it's a Syrian Starseed Tarot. Big ass cards. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. What's going on with Gemini from now, March 16th until March 31st. Month reading. What's going on with Gemini? Gemini from now until the 31st of March. What's going on with Gemini? Gemini. I was hearing tell it like it is. Okay, there is emphasis on the throat chakra. Okay, there could be a block, Gemini. Maybe you're blocking your throat chakra, which is surprising. Or there could be a overactive throat chakra. Okay, maybe you're talking too much. All right, or just maybe expressing too much. And there could be a reason. Others of you, like I said, could be a block, and this could be voluntarily, like you're choosing not to communicate. Okay, Gemini. Okay. I'm going to move this over, but fuck the haters. You know, we got the little middle finger here with the stiletto pink nails. Okay. All right, let's see. Adaptive crystals. So I see that, Gemini, you're taking practical steps in your life. You're taking steps to maybe initiate change. I feel like you're trying to create some stability. I also feel like you're in an energy of wanting to gain some type of clarity, some type of understanding when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your path, when it comes to your situation here. But you're definitely taking action when it comes to like practical matters. I was hearing matters of the heart, matters of prosperity as well. You also could be dealing with an earth sign person or have earth in your chart, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Flames here. Seven of Flames. So you're setting some healthy boundaries, Gemini. I see that. It could be with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have this in your chart. This is the Lord of Courage. So some of you had to muster up the courage to move forward. You're taking baby steps. You're not moving as fast. For some of you, you're not moving as fast towards these changes, but you're starting off with creating some healthy boundaries, eliminating the distractions around you. I feel like there is a lot of distractions around you. It could be distractions coming from a fire sign person. I was hearing, I'm dealing with your bullshit. I'm dealing with your shit. Okay. That's for some of you, not all of you. I was hearing also for some of you, it's a call for you to take the high road, and it's going to take your courage, okay, in order to take the high road. All right. What else am I seeing here? I don't know. I was hearing this song by Annie Lennox. It's so weird because this song always comes out for Gemini. It's like walking on broken glass, keep on walking on broken glass. Okay, I don't know. I just keep hearing that song for you guys. So what else am I seeing with the Seven of Flames here? Seven of Flames. Yeah. I was hearing keeping my distance. Don't fence me in. So you could have been in a situation where you felt like someone was fencing you in some type of way. I was hearing don't underestimate me. So Gemini, you are letting people know not to underestimate you, or maybe somebody is letting you know not to underestimate them. Okay. And then we have the Lovers. Ooh la la. Gemini here. So Gemini, you could be influenced. Your relationship could be influencing you in some type of way. You could be setting some healthy boundaries when it comes to your lover. Okay. When it comes to your relationship, you could be dealing with another Gemini. If it's not another Gemini, it's just another person. All right. This is Mars and Leo. You could be dealing with the Scorpio energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. But you're setting some healthy boundaries here. I was hearing, but we're fighting to stay on top. So some of you could be fighting to stay on top. You're taking action towards practical matters, trying to create some type of stability in your life. And I was hearing we have to work together. So you and your partner are encouraged to work together and not against each other, or you guys are actively doing this. You're trying to work together to stay on top, to achieve your goals, whatever that is. But there is an energy of being influenced by your relationship. And so for some of you, it could be in a negative way or it could be in a positive way. So you're encouraged to set some healthy boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries doesn't mean that you're completely shutting somebody out, really, but it's just setting some healthy boundaries. I was hearing role reversal. So Gemini, you could feel like as though that the roles have been reversed in your relationship. Some people may say there shouldn't be any roles, period. Everything should be equal. But for some of you Geminis, there's a feeling or an energy of like the roles being reversed here. And it could be in a positive way or a good way. Some of you, I was hearing that some of you, maybe in your past relationships, maybe you played the role of the housewife and you're a man. You know what I mean? You played the role of being at home, and maybe your wife at the time or partner at the time was the go-getter, the breadwinner, the person that was out there getting it. But now in the relationship that you're in, you have the opportunity to play the head of the household, to be in that leadership role because your partner had allowed you to do so. They have allowed you to be in that role here. Okay, that's for some of you. Others of you, you may want a relationship or desire a relationship where you have somebody in your life that is in that leadership role, somebody that takes charge, somebody that's a protector, somebody that is a provider. You're desiring this. You're wanting this. You're wanting the roles to be reversed. That's for some of you. Let's see what this Lovers is giving. What is this Lovers giving? What is this Lovers giving? Spirit says, just pick from the middle. Just pick from the middle. Okay, we pick from the middle. The middle. Okay, the Ace of Orbs. So you're seeing the truth of the matter regarding this relationship here, Gemini. I also see that some of you have cut somebody off because your joy, your happiness was being compromised. And, we have a dolphin here, and dolphins are so happy. They're just vibrant. They're intelligent. They're very smart. All right. They even have like an internal GPS here. So some of you are cutting somebody off here. This could have been a soulmate, a twin flame connection. You're like cutting this person off, or you're seeing the truth about this relationship, this connection. You could also be cutting off the influence that this person has over you, or this could be the other way around. This person could be cutting you off, Gemini, or choosing to cut off the influence that you have over their happiness, over their sense of direction even, I see here. But there is clarity. There is truth here. Some of you are becoming aware or seeing the truth about this relationship, which makes you happy. So I do see that, Gemini. You're realizing the truth about this relationship and it makes you happy. You now have a sense of direction when it comes to this relationship here. What else do we got? Let's see what else is going on with Gemini. Walking on broken glass. I was also hearing that there was a time where you felt confused. And if you are in this energy right now, things are going to become more clear to you. It's going to be a call for you to tap into that internal GPS, tap into your intuition. I was hearing common sense. You need to have common sense when it comes to this connection or when it comes to this situation. I also see the Lovers if you're not dealing with anyone, Gemini. I see the Lovers as you attracting what it is that you're desiring. All right, you having options. There's plenty of options here, and I feel like you're going to be making a choice. If there's a need for you to make a choice or see the reality of the situation, but for some of you, you're going to need to eliminate distractions. You have a lot of distractions, or you could be focusing on something that, or things that are not going to maybe make you money, or things that are not going to help you propel forward. You're definitely needing to take some practical steps forward, especially if you're trying to create abundance and prosperity in your life. We have guidance. We have Four of Chalice. We have the Ten of Flames. And we have the Starseed here. So let's see. So guidance. So Gemini, I feel like for some of you, you're being divinely guided here. I feel like I was also hearing like guided meditation. So some of you could be meditating during this time. And through your meditation, you're going to be divinely guided. It could be very simple as that. You're also encouraged to tap into your internal like cosmic guidance. I feel like you Geminis know exactly what to do, but for some of you, it's kind of hard to take the initiative here with this Four of Chalice being here. The Four of Chalice is like an energy of just wanting to ponder. This is a kind of a complacency energy. For some of you, it's complacency. Others of you, it's like a holding period, a waiting period. You're wanting to like weigh things out before you take that leap, before you take the step forward here. All right. I also see that you could be married. I see here that you could be married. And there's something, I was hearing like a guiding star, or I was hearing like a roadmap. Some of you could be like planning with your husband or wife. You could be planning to like maybe relocate. There's like an energy of like a blueprint, like you're trying to get on the same page when it comes to the next steps forward, but it's just there's an energy of being in a holding pattern here. Some type of holding pattern I see here for some of you. I was hearing, I don't want to make a decision right now. So it could be a decision that needs to be made, but you're not trying to make that decision. Let's see what this guidance is. What are you being guided to do? And then we'll move on to the Ten of Flames and the Starseed. Some of you, well, let's just look at the Ten of Flames. Some of you could be weighed the fuck down. It could have been a situation that was weighing you down. This is Saturn and Sagittarius. So there is some dark energy here, just being weighed down. I was hearing your thinking. That your way of thinking could be weighing you down, or it could have been memories weighing you down, Gemini. All right. It could also be a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries that could be weighing you down. You could have this in your chart. Some of you could be moving this, because this is like the Ten of Flames and the Starseed. It's like an energy of like relocating, moving. This is like energy of, I have so much shit I got to pack up. I have so much shit to move out. I have so much to do. You know you need to move. You know you need your own space, but it's just, there's a lot on your plate right now. I was hearing I'm not ready to move yet. I'm not ready to make that move. All right, let's see what this guidance is. This guidance could be coming from an outside source as well, and may not be internal, or coming from your spirit guides or your higher self. This could be an outside source. What is this guidance giving? I was hearing you know what to do when it comes to this guidance here, but there just seems to be some reluctancy. I was hearing like waiting for the right timing. The timing's not right. Guidance, guidance. What is this guidance? This guidance is the Star. Yeah. And it's crazy because I was saying that about the Four of Chalice here. Like looking up like a guiding star. Okay. Maybe looking for this answer. So I feel like this guidance definitely could be coming from your spirit guides. All right. This guidance also could be coming from an Aquarius. But I really feel like this is like divine guidance here. You're being divinely guided to take action. And I feel like you're being divinely guided towards a new beginning, to start over, to start fresh, to sow your seeds elsewhere. I was hearing to sow your roots elsewhere, to do something new, to start new. You're being guided to do so. But for some of you, this energy is just uncomfortable for you. This Four of Chalice is Moon and Cancer. You could have Moon and Cancer. There's an energy of not really feeling secure. And so since you don't feel secure, or your intuition is telling you it's not the right time, you just kind of, you're waiting. You're kind of, because you don't want to make a decision or take a leap of faith and then end up ass out. There's like an energy of that. Because stability and security is really important for you. You know, it's Cancer, you know, and Cancer's the fourth house. It's the home, family, where you come from. You want to feel safe. You don't want to make a decision if you're not really certain about it. Okay, some of you know you need to make a decision. It's written in the stars. You've already gotten the message. You've already gotten the green light. But for some of you, it's like you feel oppressed. You feel weighed down. There is an energy of feeling like it's all on you. All right, what is this Ten of Flames? Let's get some insight on the Ten of Flames here. This is Saturn and Sagittarius. I feel like your mind is going to keep you stuck if you don't be careful. You know, Saturn is a planet of restriction, pessimism, and structure. So for some of you, you may be worried about taking that leap, but you know, Saturn loves structure. Saturn loves when you plan things out. I was hearing due diligence. So when you do your due diligence and you create structure in your life, or in this situation, I feel like you won't have anything to worry about, Gemini. Ten of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands is the Seven of Cups. Lord of illusionary success. So I was hearing, what if, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's a lot going on emotionally. This is Venus and Scorpio. You could have Venus and Scorpio placement. I was hearing there's a lot that's being thrown at you, Gemini. Emotionally, there's a lot that you're thinking about. You know, you're thinking about the possibilities. All right. But I feel like what's really important for you to do is to take action. You definitely need to take action here. Instead of spending time with your head up in the clouds. Instead of spending time like in La La Land, you got to take action. Because I feel like the more you wait around, the longer the burden is going to be, the longer you're going to stay in this oppressed state. All right? So take action. There is a new beginning ahead of you, Gemini. I feel like you will be supported on this new journey once you take action. Okay, this popped out. Yeah, karma. So you could be experiencing some karma, whether that be good, whether that be bad. You take it as it resonates. Or there could be someone that's experiencing karma here. And this karma could just be maybe this Ten of Flames, you know, Saturn and Sagittarius. There could have been some dark energy, or it could have been that somebody was weighing you down in some type of way, and so therefore they're experiencing their karma. Let's see what this karma is giving. What is this karma giving? What is this karma giving? Yeah, the karma is giving the Great Wheel. Okay, so there could have been some karma when it came to a Pisces, when it came to a Sagittarius as well. If not, I do see here this karma, well, the Great Wheel is Jupiter. It's the planet of expansion, optimism, and abundance. So I feel like for some of you Geminis, you're experiencing good karma at this time. You're abundant at this time. You're expanding. I also see this as change taking place. I was hearing cause and effect. So I feel like once you take action, you set your intentions, you eliminate the distractions, you become aware of your situation, you see the reality of your situation. I feel like you're going to be experiencing some good fortune here. I was also hearing chemical imbalances. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who has some chemical imbalances, or you could have some chemical imbalances. What else is going on here? Karma and the Great Wheel. You're becoming more aware. I feel like you're expanding your mind a lot more too. I also was getting a vision of somebody studying, expanding their wisdom, expanding their knowledge. 3 more cards, 3 more cards, 3 more cards for Gemini, 3 more cards. I don't know, Gemini, with your reading, I feel kind of out of touch here, and some of you could feel out of touch. Okay, we got the Chariot, Cancer, so you could be dealing with the Cancer or have Cancer in your chart. So the Chariot is all about taking back your power. It's getting back in the driver's seat here. There were some changes that, there's some changes that are inevitable that will be taking place here. And it's a call for you to get in the driver's seat and move forward. Move with the change here. All right. All the horses are going in the same direction. So I feel like for some of you, you do have your intention set. You know exactly where you should be going or where you're wanting to go. So continue to move forward. The Chariot could also talk about a vehicle. Could be that you are getting a vehicle, or there could be a focus on a vehicle as well. Where are you headed with the Chariot? Let's see where you're headed. But this is definitely energy of taking back control. A sense of direction as well. Decide where you want to go and move towards that, Gemini. I feel like some of you already know where you want to go. You know what you want to do. I also see this could be somebody that you're dealing with that could be very controlling. This could be you as well. All right. It could be for good reasons, negative reasons. I was hearing I have a whole stable. You could be dealing with someone, all right, who has other women, other men. And when I say stable, that's what I meant. Like they could have, like, I don't know, I don't want to get too dark, but somebody could be like into like prostitution ring or something like that. They have a stable full of hoes. Okay, I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but this is what I'm seeing. Okay, and it's like somebody's trying to control you, or maybe you're trying to control someone. Maybe you have the stable, who knows? Okay, but where are you going? Where are you going? You're going towards the Four of Wands. Wow. So you guys could be moving or going to visit someone. You could be visiting, I don't know, I was hearing a wife, ex-wife here. Okay, the four of flames here. This is the Lord of Abundance. This is Venus and Aquarius, Venus and Aries. You could have Venus and Aries placement. But you're going home for some of you, it's like you're going home, you're moving towards home, or you're moving towards stability, you're moving towards happiness. The Four of Flames, you know, does talk about celebration, parties, just having fun, enjoying your life. So I see that you Geminis are moving towards that. Moving towards that happiness, moving towards, I was hearing your comfort zone. So some of you could have spent some time in isolation, just kind of disconnected from people, and now you're just putting yourself out there again. You're taking back control over your happiness, over your joy. So it's like some of you could be partying and stuff, going to parties, all right, going to a birthday party, or going to some type of celebration. I was hearing a reception, but this is like a safe haven. I was hearing, I don't know if I was hearing a hearth. You're going, it's like, this is the energy of home is where the heart is. So you're moving towards that. What else is going on? What else is going on? But this is stability. This is like a safe haven for you. I think this reading wouldn't take so long if these damn cards weren't so big, but oh well. All right, Eight of Chalices. So you're leaving something behind. This is the Lord of Abandoned Success. So you could have been responding to a situation, responding to a relationship, just responding in a way that was no longer serving you. And so you're moving away from that, or you're encouraged to move away from that. I also see you I see you Geminis moving towards your holy grail. You're deciding to move away from something that was no longer fulfilling you. This is Saturn and Pisces here. So Saturn is here again. You could have been dealing with someone who is very sinister. It could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini that you were dealing with that was very sinister. It could have been an Aquarius. It could have also been a Capricorn, but you're moving away from them. You're moving away from a situation that is no longer serving you, a state of mind, an emotional state. You're moving away from this. You're following your happiness. All right. Whatever you had built, whatever you were investing in, giving a lot of energy to, is no longer fulfilling you anymore. So you're moving forward. Where are you moving towards with this Eight of Chalice? You're moving towards the Eight of Crystals here. So you're focusing on work. You're focusing on self-improvement. You're working on yourself. You're trying to build something stable here. This is the Lord of Material Prudence. So you're planning for the future. You're getting your shit together, Gemini. You're thinking about the long term. Also, you are focusing on getting your finances in order, or you should be encouraged to focus on getting your finances in order. I was hearing I'm building an empire. Some of you could be building an empire. But this is like diligent work. You're getting to work. You're focusing on building something stable for yourself. This is Sun in Virgo. Some of you could be moving towards a Virgo, a Leo as well, Capricorn, Taurus as well. I see that. Or you could have this in your chart where you're moving towards something more solid. This is what makes you happy. Having security, having something more stable. Okay. Some of you Geminis are definitely needing to work on yourself. Like there's some self-improvement that needs to take place. And when you work on yourself, that's when you're going to really experience happiness. That's when you're going to really feel fulfilled, because the way that you've been responding emotionally or what you have been putting energy into is no longer working. There's a dark cloud that you're needing to move away from, that you're needing to move towards. Okay. I also see with this Eight of Crystals, there's somebody who wants to offer you something very solid here. I know it's not like a ace of crystals, but I feel like looking at this guy here, he's holding a crystal, something solid, something clear. This is clarity. This is truth here. So I was hearing that some of you need to see the truth of the matter. And then we have the Six of Orbs. So you are moving away from something that was no longer serving you. Some of you felt as though maybe you were stuck. Some of you maybe were dealing with conflict, maybe feeling defeated, but now you have the green light. You're able to move forward. This is the Six of Orbs, which is the Lord of Earned Success. So it's like using your mind to overcome obstacles, using your mind to problem solve, using your logic as well. This is Mercury and Aquarius, and Mercury is the planet of communication, intellect, and reasoning. Okay. So let's just take a look and see what else we got for you. We're going to be using the crystal reading cards just to get some more clarity for you. Gemini. This is for Gemini from now until March 31st. March 31st. Yeah, there's definitely a new home or relocation. Some of you could be going on vacation or going back home to visit family or visit someone. This is like a trip, taking a trip. It could be somebody coming to visit you. I was hearing I'm coming home. 4 cards for Gemini, 4 cards for Gemini. I don't know why I was hearing perspiring. Maybe some of you are working out. Could be even nervous energy. Okay, we got the courage. Ooh, courage. 7 of flames is courage. We have success. We have abundance. And we have inner child. Oh, I love this. So courage and success. So you need to have courage when it comes to meeting your goals. All right. You need to have courage when it comes to standing up for yourself, when it comes to facing your fears, when it comes to making the the changes in your life. All right. Success and abundance. I mean, it's here. Okay. Gemini, success and abundance is here for you, but you need to have courage. You need to have courage in order to access this success and abundance. And some of you are needing to heal your inner child. I was hearing that there's some abandonment issues, Gemini. You could have some abandonment issues, or maybe something was done to you as a child. Maybe you weren't loved. Maybe you weren't really nurtured. All right. Also, the inner child could talk about you having fun, letting your hair down. Somebody can make you feel young at heart as well. Maybe you're desiring to be with someone that makes you feel like a kid again. And I see that some of you Geminis could be meeting somebody that makes you feel like a kid again, that makes you feel happy. Because Gemini, for me, is kind of like childlike. You know what I mean? They're just kind of like that free spirit. All right. So some of you are definitely need to work on your inner child, or maybe do activities that allow you to get back in touch with your inner child. Some of you as a child weren't able to speak up for yourself. All right. And so you're encouraged to have courage to stand up for yourself, to claim what it is that you're wanting, to express what it is that you're wanting. Because there's just a strong energy of there's an energy of like, stay in a child's place. You're not allowed to have those feelings. You're not allowed to speak up. There's just the energy of that. All right. What else am I getting here? Yeah, have courage to go after your success. You got to take the initiative. Because I feel like a lot of you Geminis are already successful, but some of you are not where you want to be yet. But you're needing to have courage to go after your success, to go after abundance here. And working with these crystals can definitely help you. Tiger's eye, orpiment, citrine, which is one of my favorites, and then rose quartz. Okay. So let's get 6 cards for you to close out the reading, Gemini. 6 cards. 6 cards. I was also hearing with courage, have courage to face adversity. Toxic. So you could be dealing with a toxic situation, or maybe you could be toxic at this time, and maybe you're needing to do some cleansing. All right. Some people can be toxic because of their environment, their connections also could have caused them to be toxic. It could have been a past relationship, your current relationship that's causing you to be toxic. I was hearing guilty by association. So, maybe the person that you're dealing with feels like you're toxic. Take it as it resonates, but there is toxicity here. All right, let's do 5 more cards here. 5 more cards. All right, holding on to the pain, holding on to the past. So you need to let go of the pain from the past. All right. And let go of the past here. What can you learn from the past? How can you use your past and your pain as a stepping stone to move forward, to help you propel forward? I really feel like some of you Geminis are stuck in the past here. And it's an emotional response that's no longer serving you. That's for some of you. Or you feel like the person that you're dealing with, maybe you feel like the person that you're with is holding on to the past. Okay? Racing thoughts. So a lot of mental activity going on here. So racing thoughts. The person that you're dealing with has racing thoughts. All right. The racing thoughts can put you in a energy of complacency where you're not making decisions. So you need to ground your energy. Come back down to earth. Healthy boundaries. We're talking about setting healthy boundaries earlier. So you're needing to set some healthy boundaries. Initiate this, or somebody is setting healthy boundaries when it comes to you. I was hearing no response is a response. So some of you could be dealing with someone who is just off the chain. And so some of you are needing to withdraw. All right? To set those healthy boundaries. Don't engage. Nymphomaniac. Oh, Lord. So you could be a nymphomaniac, okay? And this came out in the Aries reading. Some of you could have Aries in your chart. So you could be a nymphomaniac, all right? Looking at the Lover's card. They are definitely in an embrace here. So you could be a nymphomaniac, or the person you're dealing with is a nymphomaniac. All they care about is the physical. They're not really connected with you spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Okay, take it as it resonates. It's not for all of you. Somebody could see you as a nymphomaniac, that all you want is sex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, last card, gut feeling. So you have a gut feeling about something, Gemini, or somebody had a gut feeling about you. All right. I was hearing you had a gut feeling, or somebody had a gut feeling about something being done behind the scenes here. And so therefore, that's why they are creating some healthy boundaries. All right. And then the bottom of the deck, we have focus on security. So you definitely could be focused on security or the person you're dealing with. So this is the end of your reading, Gemini. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a fabulous and wonderful rest of the month. And God bless.